Alright, so new figures here with Invincible. He's going to open up the box for us because he's invincible. Nice. Alright. Let's go zoom up on that. New Symbiote Spider-Man. New Wolverine. Well, it's basically the same Wolverine, but all these things, yeah. We also bought this yesterday.
And we also have...
Yeah, Invincible got some new photo pops. From Miles Morales, Iron Spider. I didn't know that was a thing.
And...
the Chasm. Oh yeah, we got the Steve.
I am Steve.
Thanks for helping me, Invincible. Really appreciate it. Hope you all like that unboxing with my friend Invincible. These are the new Secret Wars Marvel Legends. I managed to get them off eBay, a bit cheaper than what he was selling them for. Also, the Wolverine is going suspiciously cheap. I don't know why. It's a pretty good figure. If you have the retro Symbiote Spider-Man, I understand why you wouldn't want to get this, however I don't have that. It's cool how the spider logo doesn't break up that much in the butterfly joints like some other figures.
The back spider looks okay, and then you bend the arms forward and I guess it does a good job of extending, but then they didn't paint the blue all the way through the joint.
The logo looks fine under the arm too, but I think it's from the arm that it's starting to rub off a little bit. There's two little dots, or maybe that's just something from the plastic, I don't know. He has a triangle on his hand. Usually Symbiote Spider-Mans have a rectangle or a square, but this is to be a little bit more accurate to Secret Wars, even though I don't think there was always a triangle on the hand in Secret Wars. Also, one of his heads is really loose. I think I forced it on a bit. The second figure I bought in this wave is Wolverine. I might buy the Iron Man and Captain America too. They don't look that bad. I don't have a classic Iron Man, so it'd be cool to have one. Now, this Wolverine is obviously a repaint from the X-Men 97 Wolverine. The only things that I can see are different are obviously the head sculpt. The head sculpt on the newer one looks like he has more of a beard. Also, for some reason, the range on the new Wolverine is barely anything, when on the old one, I can move it so much more. Maybe I have them placed different on the heads, or maybe I'm not putting the head on the 97 Wolverine right. I don't know, it just seems like he has a better head range, even though it's on the same hinge. The arms are also the same, apart from the shoulder pads. However, the hair on the newer Wolverine has actually been painted, whereas on the old one, it was just plain. I don't know if this is more accurate, but it is there. Also, they have different belts too. One looks more like a belt buckle, and it's a different colour. I don't know if I said that. The accessories on these figures, I believe, do not disappoint, especially since it's just a retail-priced Marvel Legends. Spider-Man has his 3 pairs of hands and 2 different head sculpts. Wolverine has 2 different pairs of hands and 2 different head sculpts. The only thing I think they could have added is an angry head. One of the highlights of these figures is this little shield thing. You can see Spider-Man and Peter Parker, depending on which way you tilt it. And on Wolverine, you can see Wolverine and Logan. I'm saying that like it wasn't obvious already. They have these other swap out ones that just says Secret Wars 40 years, and it tells you on the back how to put it in. Unfortunately, on one of the hands for my Spider-Man, there's this ugly paint smudge on it. It also put into perspective how much different the skin tones were for the Wolverine heads. The older one actually looked a bit more yellowish, I thought. It doesn't really show that on camera, but I do prefer the old one because of the hair and how much more recognizable it just would be for a comic Wolverine. The new Wolverine's hair looks grey as well for some reason. Now, the old Wolverine does have like his hood for the mask when he puts it back. It looks a bit weird on the new Wolverine because of the brown shoulders and neck, but you can still use it. I also think the new head sculpt looks fantastic. However, it would have been cool to have a maybe angry head. Articulation is just the standard amount for the Marvel Legends. The head for Spider-Man is on a hinge, no pivot, it can move up and down, look side to side. He has a diaphragm joint and an ab crunch. His arm can move not that upwards, surprisingly. He has butterfly joints, as I previously mentioned, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and a swivel and hinge at the wrist. His leg can kick forward that much and backwards that much. He can just about do the splits. He has a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and a calf swivel, which is actually surprising. I didn't know they were going to give him that. And he also has a foot hinge and ankle pivot, but no toe hinge for some reason. This probably would be the superior black suited Marvel Legends. It might be already, but it definitely would be if he had a toe hinge. Wolverine also has a hinge at the head. It can go that far up without me popping it off. Also, I swear the older one could do more than that. It's probably just this new head sculpt that doesn't have as much range. His arm can go that far upwards, a bit more than Spider-Man. He has butterfly joints, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and again a swivel and hinge at the wrist. No diaphragm joint, but he does have an ab crunch since he's reusing the same body as the X-Men 97 Wolverine. He can do the splits as well, unlike Spider-Man. He has a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and he does have a calf swivel, but I forgot to show it in the video. He has a hinge at the foot and ankle pivot. Got quite a lot of figures to compare these guys next to. Here they are next to the new Captain America Red Hulk. Here they are next to the Mayfek Symbiote Spider-Man. Here they are next to the X-Men 97 Wolverine. Here they are next to the Retro Spider-Man. Here they are next to Shadow the Hedgehog. Here they are next to the new SH Figuarts Deadpool. Here they are next to Freddy Fazbear from Funko. And here they are next to the SH Figuarts Miles Morales from Across the Spider-Verse. And here they are next to Jack Black in Diamond Armor. Overall, I think these would be some great starter figures for a collector, not that expensive, and just an overall good wave. See ya.